how did you feel when you started your company, and what did you do to stay motivated and consistent? And then second is, um, when you started your business, how did you reach out to other businesses to collaborate? Thank you.
Great questions, Morgan. When I started my company, I was nervous because I had been at a stable job and I had a stable salary, um, and I had been never really gone out on my own and had to be responsible for my own salary in that way. So it was I was quite nervous, and scared a bit. But because of that, I actually, before I decided to make the leap to start my own company, I actually did a lot of research. I wanted to make sure I was really prepared and ready to take this risk because it is a huge risk. So first, I made sure I had enough savings, from my previous jobs to sustain me for up to a year or two. Even if let's say worst case scenario, I didn't make any money, I could still be financially okay. So that's a really important part of I guess preparation before you start your own business, just to make sure that you actually understand the risk, and that you're financially okay. And then I did a lot of research. I spoke to a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and I read lots of books, listening to podcasts, just to see what other business owners had gone through in starting their own business, what their mindset was, what were the challenges that they faced, and what would they do differently, or what really worked for them. So I really did about like a year's worth of learning in business, starting my own business and entrepreneurship before I actually decided to do it. So
Oh,
it's definitely a slow process. I would definitely recommend that you don't rush into it. Make sure you're really ready. Make sure you've done the research and the homework before you do start your own business. I just a reminder. I only started my business like 9 years after 9 years of working full time jobs at other companies. So I really felt like I was had established a good enough network and credibility and reputation, and to be able to potentially successfully manage my own business. And then,
okay.
what was your other question?
So when you started your business, how did you like reach out to other like companies to work with you?
So I just utilized my existing network. I had 9 years worth of people I knew from other companies and work, and other people move around as well. So someone that you could have been working with for 3 years could be at another company, and they could end up being your new partner or client, or
Yeah.
so you just have, it's just about maintaining good relationships and being yourself and trying to do the best work that you can to deliver good work. For us, our MKIM CO, our purpose is just to produce good creative work, and that's always at the essence of what we do. And through that, it was really word of mouth. People heard that I started my own company and just let other agencies and brands know that I was, a producer that they could turn to if they needed more producing support. And eventually, when I started, it was just me as a producer, and then my company grew slowly so that we have now a team of producers that have different skill sets. And depending on the project, our producers can help all our different clients. So it's really, yeah, word of mouth is the best. And then also, once you have the word of mouth and credibility um, down, you build a website, get a social media presence, even doing these types of talks, and press, like it really helps to get the word out of your company and your brand and what you do. And because people will, I think people are interested in always hearing about what other people do, which is why something like the Owen Feature Fair is so great.